Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I am just going to be talking about my perm that I had got. And I know it's been like 3 weeks already since I've had my perm. So today I'm just going to kind of talk to you guys about where I found my perm box and where I got the supplies and just stuff like that. So we'll talk about that. Now, I had gotten, well, actually, I should say my sister-in-law had bought me a perm box at Dollar General for $6. And, I mean, as you can tell, it did a great job. It did what it was supposed to do. So, I mean, really thrilled about that. So, I thank her for buying me that. That was the best thing I have ever done for my hair. So, just very happy I did that. Now, there's a few things that you will need, and one of them is a deep conditioner, which I will show you in just a second. So, sorry about that. Now, as I was saying, there's a few things that you will need, and like I said, I'm going to tell you what you will need. The number one thing that you will need is a box perm. After you buy a box perm, you want to decide on how big you want your curly perm to be. Since I chose this type of perm, I bought these. And I bought 5 packs, and they were for 99 cents, as you can see on there. And I'll take one out and show you what they look like. Because a lot of people say they haven't seen what rollers look like. And yes, that's what they're called. They're called rollers and not called curlers and not called whatever. They're called rollers. And these are what they look like. As you can see, they have little tiny little bumps, but they're not sharp like curlers are, where they mess your hair up when you do them. And they're so easy to use. All you do, and I'll just show you on a lock of hair. But, I mean, you have to follow your perm instructions the way it wants you to. So, I'm just showing you how to roll it up. So, you just sort of wind your hair around. And sort of do that. And then after you're done rolling it as high as you want, you will take this rubber band part, and you'll hear a snap. And that's how you do it. But, I mean, of course, it will be all the way up to your scalp. But, I mean, this is just, you know, a sample. So, anyways, I had got this at a local beauty supply store. It wasn't like Sally's or whatever. It was a local beauty supply store that carries really good quality and cheap hair stuff. Like, I mean, they have a big bottle of like this stuff for like $4, but it's like a huge tub, like huge. So, I mean, it would take like 2 of these. Basically, that's how big it is. And for $3, you cannot go bad. So, I mean, you know, what better way? But anyways, now you'll need the perm box. You will need your curlers, the size of perm that you want. And, you know, after that, it will, I'm sure the perming instructions will tell you, you will need a deep conditioner. And yes, you have to use a deep conditioner. And this is the deep conditioner that I had gotten at Family Dollar for $5. I know it might look like a 2, but it's actually $5. And it actually says it right on here, deep conditioner. And I'll turn it like that so you can see it. Now, I don't have the other, I have another Pantene product that I also use in my hair as well, and it helps bounce the curls a little bit, but it's not a conditioner, it's just a shampoo. And it's the Pantene Curl Perfection, and it's Frizz Calming Complex, and it's moisturizing shampoo, 24 hours defined curls. And I didn't have enough money to buy the conditioner. I had gotten this a separate day from when I had bought this. I had bought this like a month prior to buying this. So, you know. But anyways, getting back on track. I put just a little bit in my hair, like a little bit in my hands, you know. And then I sort of just get up and push my curls upward, and it will give you your curly hair. Don't put a whole lot because you're not really supposed to put a whole lot of shampoo in your hair. You're supposed to just use the conditioner, but it's good to use a little bit of shampoo once in a while. And if you want to keep your hair, well, keep your perm curly, use this product. I mean, I'm not a hair professional, but using this helps my curls last a little bit more longer. Like, I mean, I can go probably 2 days with my hair looking like this, and then the third day is when it starts to look a little flat, so that's when I wash my hair, is on the third day. So every 3 days I wash my hair. And now I will take this off so you guys can kind of see it, because you'll see my hair bounce. As you can see, it's a little bit more curlier. And there you go. Now, if this breaks, you can easily just attach it back on to right here. If the rubber band part breaks off, it's perfectly fine. And I'll actually show you if I can. But I mean, there's like this part right here. Like, one of these two will most likely break off, and as long as this rubber band part doesn't break off, you're fine. You can just attach it back on. But anyways, I don't want to have this video keep going and going and going and going. So now, after you have your perm box and you have your deep conditioner, and if you want, you can buy the Pantene curl, and you can probably buy the conditioner for this too if you want. It's your choice, but only use a little bit with the deep conditioner. And then make sure you have this kind of like hairnet, so that way when you're perming your hair, you just slide this over your head. And you will need clips like this. Now, it most likely will tell you not to use metal clips, and that reason is because it says just don't use metal clips, and I found out the reason why. It actually rusts. If you can understand that word, word, it actually like makes your clip rusty. Like, I found one of these that I had to throw away because it got so rusted. It was ridiculous. So if you want to put metal clips in your hair, that's your choice, but just know you'll have rusty clips. And these are actually called duckbill clips. I had gotten them at the same place too for like, I believe it was like a 12-pack or whatever for like $3. So I mean, it wasn't too bad for the professional looking ones, so it wasn't a bad deal. Another thing is too, when you're perming your hair, use a blow dryer. When you have the perm in your hair with the rolls, use a blow dryer, please, because I was sitting there for like 2 hours. My hair was still soaking wet, and it said, you're supposed to have dry hair a little bit before you can wash it out. Use a blow dryer. Any step that you're doing, blow dry your hair. So when you they'll most likely have you do a pre-perming conditioner where you have to wash your hair with it. That's fine, but when you're actually rolling your hair up and you put the solution in your hair, use a blow dryer, please, because it'll save you some time. I learned from my experience, because this is my first perm ever, so I mean, I learned my lesson. It took me from 3:30 in the evening to almost 10 o'clock at night. So that should tell you that I know some shortcuts. Now, after you're done perming your hair and stuff like that, and you wash your hair for the first time, and you blow dry your hair, use Tresemme Platinum. It's like a heat protectant. They're like $3, like most I've seen these go for is like $4. So, you know, that's another thing. And then you might also want to have a, it's leaking, a spray bottle too. And this is leaking, so as you can see, so I'm not going to really, but buy a spray bottle, put a little bit of deep conditioner in with water, and when I say a little bit, I mean like a dot, because this is very thick conditioner, so use a little bit, and then use mainly water in your spray bottle, and then you can spray it in your hair and keep your hair moist, or you can use a Softy product. Actually, today I had just put in Softy hair food, and look at my hair. So, I mean, that should tell you. My scalp should stay moisturized for a bit, so, I mean, that's all good. And that's pretty much it for my perm video. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. Please like this video. Please subscribe. And like always, guys, I will see you later. Bye, guys.